Greetings, holy masters of the new Eden, rising up, stepping up into your roles as wayshowers of the new earth, on this new timeline of the new earth energies being fully anchored into Pachamama, into the field, into this reality forevermore. Today is day 3737 of the full anchoring, as we rise up into the manifestation of our co-creation of the new Jerusalem. Shalom, Adonai, Namaste. Today we had many powerful downloads and activations. Half the day I was in meetings with our team preparing for the manifestation of our first healing retreat centers. I had our first meeting with one of our first council of 12 by phone today, Divine Bro Star of the Light, Preston Crawford or Preston Raven. He is one of our Bro Stars in the Earth Alliance. He is ex-Special Forces Green Beret that has been fighting many years to protect the children. And he is part of our first council of our Healing Retreat Center. He and his divine counterpart, his divine goddess, are anchoring in the codes of divine union close to the superstitious mountains in Arizona. And we will be bringing our team to all of you very soon in the next couple of weeks. I have many more meetings to attend and gatherings to prepare for the first council meeting. And many of you will get to know our team very well in the near future. We had a great meeting and discussion about our steps forward. Preston was also an engineer in the Special Forces. So we have many ideas for the med beds, and once we have the blueprint out, we will be seeking investors for these powerful medical beds for our healing centers. You can connect with Preston in our Facebook group, Divine 44, Rainbow Tribe of the New Earth. He is one of our warrior shamans doing great work for our people. I also had a very great meeting with our Divine Bro Star of the Light in Vietnam, Aladdin, who is going to help us raise funds for the healing retreat, for our technology, for the divine union applications and our healing centers. He'll be doing the marketing and raising of funds for our missions. So it was a great meeting with both of our Bro Stars. We have 5 council seats filled, actually 10, because by synchronicity, each one of the council members are in divine union, so we have 2 in each seat, so we have 7 more for the first center. You can find out more about this on our Patreon page, patreon.com/prime disclosure. And thank you everyone for your support on Patreon, your pledges and your donations. It's because of all of you that we're able to continue our work and to help pay for our daily living expenses. We appreciate you all. Namaste. Now today we had many powerful activations coming in through the Schumann charts. You see several whiteout blasts coming in. 36 frequency of the Council of 9, 32 of the 5, the Lemurian 5, many codes and frequencies, energies. I'm going to read a transmission from a girl in the universe. Schumann resonance continues to spike. It has been spiking for the last 10 hours, bringing in high-intensity energies and upgrades for the collective. As you know, Schumann was neutered last August, so when you see the intense white spikes, you can assume it's at least 3 times stronger. Notice the grids, the markings, how far the line reaches across the bottom. These energies are following up on yesterday's very intense energies. What does it mean for you? Possible ascension symptoms, major upgrades, and downloads. As of December 21st, we have gone into energy overload. It's as if we got off the freeway and into the express lane. No exits, just increased speed. You are doing it, finding your way in this, your new normal. These energies are allowing you to hold more energy, bring in more light. You are upgrading your system. Your body is changing. You are connecting to your original blueprint, one that self-heals. You are transmuting these energies, bringing and holding more energy in your field, preparing you for the final big push of energies. Yes, that big flash you've heard about. Level by level, you are being prepared to be ready for those big energies that will bring in big change for all. You are an amazing divine being, and you are doing it. Love and light, my friends. S.A. Smith, a girl in the universe.com. We had 131 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. The most powerful earlier today, 6.7 southeast of Easter Island at 5:23 UTC, 36.19 latitude, 96.665 longitude in the South Pacific Ocean on the Ring of Fire, the Lemurian energy coming in. Japan 4.2 Lemurian energy, the Caribbean and Central America 3.4, Dominican Republic 3.477 code coming in, divine masculine, the Christos energies, the twin flame energy, Indonesia 4.9 on the Ring of Fire, 13 divine goddess, 4.9 Mexico, 1313 of the 44, 1010, the first portal to my sacred condor, Dominican Republic 3.8, the 12 code of the divine feminine, Sealy, California, United States 3.7, encoded with the 37th day of 37, 1010 portal, Mexico 4.2, Guinea 5.0, that is in Africa, between the equator and Tropic of Cancer, powerful activation, 10.407 latitude, 12.995 longitude. On the west coast of Africa, Tonga 5.1, El Salvador, Central America 4.7, also Lemurian codes, Ecuador, South America, and the sacred Andes Mountains where our beloved Condor flies high, 4.913 divine goddess energies, Dominican Republic again, 4.2 divine masculine energies of the new Atlantis, South Shetland Islands on the tip of the trunk of Ganesh, the sacred elephant, 5.0, 10 kilometers depth, 5 elements, 10 organs, 5, 10, 7, 3, Papua New Guinea, 5.1, Puerto Rico, 3.1, New Zealand, also Lemurian energy, 4.6, 10 kilometers depth, 10, 10, first portal, Indonesia, 4.5, Council of 9, Alaska, United States, and the Crown, Lemuria 3.6. Greece in the Sacred Portal, 4.4, Divine 44. In the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii 3.1. Bolivia, South America. In the Andes Mountains, the Kundalini of Pachamama, 4.4, 168 kilometers depth. Peru in the Sacred Mountains, Andes, 4.1. 188 kilometers depth, the 8.8 Lyran's Gate of the Lion Nation, Cascade, Idaho, United States, 3.0, Japan, Fukushima, the Sacred Portal, 4.5, 56 kilometers depth, Council of 9 energy coming in. So feel into these energies, these activations, these vibrations. Lemuria is rising, the divine goddess is waking up and arising through the frequencies, through the resonance of the new earth, anchoring energies, through our heart center and the center of Pachamama, the crystalline core. All is connected. We start today again with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon at 5 degrees, 31 minutes Scorpio, the sun at 15 degrees, 22 minutes Aquarius. The Sabian symbol for 16 degrees Aquarius, a big businessman at his desk. The Sabian symbol for 7 degrees Scorpio for the moon, deep sea divers, diving deep, brothers and sisters, into the unknown, through the unknowable, into the true source, the true light. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christy 1:22 portal continuing, DNA lighting up, release of family, narcissist, relationship, wound energies and entrapment energies, love recoding. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. One is all is one. We are powerful co-creators. Those who have chosen to embody this lifetime are in the process of fully dying to the human experience without laying down their physical vessels. We have learned all we needed from the human experience and are at different stages of transforming into spirit and form. This freedom ride is in full throttle. Once each is fully healed and wholeness is embodied, it will be eternally crystallized into our DNA, eternal life. We are transforming from a carbon-based density form to a crystalline light body. Much change is occurring within our physical vessels, and our consciousness is rapidly shifting into higher and higher states of being. As we shift internally, we are co-creating a whole new reality, where pure, unconditional love, wholeness, peace, compassion, balance, harmony, unity, equality, purity, joy, bliss, abundance of all forms is the new norm. As we embody abundance of all forms and creative flow, we are co-creating a reality with limitless possibilities and potential where all life matters and we all bloom, eternal expansion beyond our wildest dreams, clearing all lifetimes, healing all wounds, clearing all karma, and fully anchoring a new earth has been a very challenging and sometimes painful process. All timelines and karma have been cleared, all tampering which occurred has been repaired. New earth has been fully anchored in. All that remains is for each to release any remnants of the pain of the past, to clear any remaining wounds held within, and release any attachments to stories of the past. We don't live there anymore. We are free to fully love and live again. Over the next few weeks, each will be shown what they will still be holding on to which does not exist in the new, providing opportunity for much expansion and to fully set oneself free. Being willing to face oneself, feel it to heal it, releasing any limiting beliefs, separation, and any wounding still held within, remaining heart-centered and trusting that which flows through you will allow for much expansion, peace, joy, and the embodiment of wholeness, releasing any codependency and fully trusting oneself, what flows through you, what your unique experience is revealing to you. Listening to what your own heart feels and following only the wisdom of your own heart is key to self-mastery. Much collective expansion will unfold over this year. Many are currently in final stages of full embodiment. The final stages of embodiment are highly personal, dependent on what each still holds within. Seeking direct advice from another is giving your power away. Giving direct advice to another is taking power from the other. Paying for healing is giving your power away. The only way to fully purify, crystalline your DNA is to feel it, to heal it, taking full responsibility and accountability for one's own journey, healing, trusting you and listening to the heartbeat of the new will lead to much expansion and provide opportunity for full embodiment of one's divinity. I am. The story of lack, pain, struggle, suffering is over. We have a whole new story to write, and it looks nothing like the past. It is done. Let it all go. Let love flow. Let the true you glow. Today from Divine Bro Star of the Light Pars Kute, we are now in a new timeline. Massive and fast timeline shifts occurring in this now moment and crossing paths. We might find ourselves in the midst of one timeline and all its experiences, and then it comes another. We are motivated by the core desire for great change, solid truth, creative solutions, unity, and our sovereignty, allowing then for a divine intervention and the grace of ascension, new life, and new adventure to enter. We understand that energy shifts and changes in every moment. We know and trust that all is proceeding according to divine plan as new and powerful energies of light continue flooding Earth. We know and trust that our higher self, to know what we need and when we need it. We know and trust that our intuition in the realization that is the voice of our soul expressing itself. We know and trust that we are here at this time for reasons other than to experience three-dimensional rewards, success, fun, or material comfort. We know and trust that a divine plan cannot fail. With sacred love of one, Pars Kute. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh, 844 coming in. This new crystalline heart gateway is lit. The Most High is busting through the heart, removing all genetic narcissistic karma through your bloodline, past, present, and future. Now through the February 11th Aquarius new moon, we are clearing the seed point entity of the narcissist from the heart. God is clearing the entity from the seed branch of the divine masculine Christ, the lion tribe of Judah, The Lyran seed branch in heaven and on earth, the seed point of creation of the human race, is being cleared for the God's new seed branch of his covenant family. This is ensuring the ancestral heart wound that distorted humanity from Genesis is removed for God's re-Genesis. As the karma neutralizes, activations of wisdom into the third eye chakra is happening. Clarity is entering your stratosphere, so we can all utilize the sword of truth and free the mind from the binds to Lilith, the seed point entity that created the narcissist. She did this by removing empathy from the heart. No more. Judgment from the Most High is destroying all cords to this Jezebel seed branch for good. This is no longer your karma to carry, beloveds. We are free to seek our destiny, our birthrights, and our kingdom God. Sit back and receive the divine intervention of God, removing thieves and energy vampires from your life. Anyone or anything that is attempting to rob your creations are being destroyed. This is one and done, beloveds. Remain faithful in the power of this divine order and decree from the Most High. Death of emotional abuse is here. Purification by fire is removing the lust and temptation seed branch from all parts of us individually and ancestrally. This may feel like a death is occurring emotionally and physically with this final ending. This is your rebirth from the root up. Shekinah and Jesus Christ are by your side. They love you. I love you. Align with all the changes, knowing we're all together and safe. Everything is happening perfectly. From Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Litica. Evolution of time, the Arcturians. As your world is measured second by second, know we simply see the great change in the near future. As your year is rapidly accelerating, we can understand the cumbersome time constraints for many. We see the great advancements for all who are awakening to the higher light spectrum, the task of listening deeply to your internal messages, and clearly feeling and connecting to your inner knowing. To see your journey now as a series of light upgrades, for the awakened ones are rapidly expanding in an ever-expanding spectrum of light. We simply ask you to continue this light journey. See yourself as a higher light evolutionary seeker, brought to this particular timeline to assist in the great light assimilation. We can understand how awe-inspiring this moment is, for it is happening right now. See February as a new pocket of light energy, specifically designed to assist your expansion. Know each month will provide this now, as it is a priority that each species continues the upgrades, the higher light assimilation. For the awakened ones, you are physically part of the process and feel it day by day. For your role is to assist others as you walk among the masses, simply being, holding the high vibrational light field. Know we are with you. We see the great light journey, aligned and in accordance with the universe. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen Litica from KarenLitica.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Transfiguration. Everything and everyone is going through a state of intense transfiguration now, as the old earth exists no more, only in holographic form, and the new earth is rapidly accelerating into the seventh dimensional state. By 2032, this process will be complete, and the new golden age will truly be here, as it is being anchored in. During this state of intense transfiguration, which I have been through, you will find that the old you is disintegrating, and so is the old form of life. No matter how much you try to cling onto anything or anyone, you cannot anymore. It is a deep purification process where all the old pain, the old unforgiveness, all which you never loved nor owned within yourself is churned up. More than this, all the old programming, the old attachments, the old Adam and Eve will be churned up. It is the processing of letting go of all and everything which is of the old earth, literally and figuratively. You cannot take any baggage with you into the new earth. It is indeed a deep dying onto the old and then allowing yourself to go through a transmutation process, a total rebirth, a total transfiguration. There will come a time when you do not know who you are anymore. It will feel as if the very ground is being pulled from underneath your feet, and that is okay. Allow, let go, surrender all into the divine hands and your own higher guidance. There are legions of angels and archangels assisting planet Earth, and some from dimensions who never were involved with planet Earth before. They are here to assist with this process, as are the Lord Melchizedek and the universal high orders, for this is happening by divine decree. Nothing will be the same again. It cannot. The old Earth and the old you are disintegrating faster than you can cling onto anything and anyone. It is a matter of faith and trust now in the highest degree, an awakening into the highest truth of who and what you are in truth, your soul truth, and live it. Allow the transfiguration to happen. Cling to nothing. Let go. Indeed, the new earth brings a much higher dimensional frequency body and a much higher dimensional frequency state where oneness and unity reigns, and where the power of unconditional love becomes the norm, heart-centered, the sacred heart wide open as one walks the sacred path. What a privilege to go through the transfiguration and truly start living and walking as a master in the new earth. What a blessing. We are dying to the old Adam and Eve, only to be resurrected and transfigured into the new creation, the new, golden, master human race. From JudithKusel.com. Today, from Here in the Moon Astrology, Imbolc, greetings from the ancient isles, a beautiful festival of hope and anticipation. Imbolc marks the midpoint between winter solstice and spring equinox, also known as Candlemas and Fil Brigid, the quickening of the year. It is Brigid's festival. Bridie, bride, Bridget, the goddess of healing, poetry, and smithcraft. She is a goddess of fire, of the sun, and the hearth. She brings fertility to the land and its people, and is closely connected to midwives and newborn babies. She is the triple goddess, but as Imbolc she is in her maiden aspect. Brigid's song. I am the initiator. I am the twinkle of an idea. I am the spark that activates and inspires. I am the light that illuminates manifestation. I bring the energy that encourages the sleeping winter world to begin to stir. Feel my presence. I am the spark of life in all things. And from Shamanic Astrology Mystery School, Kaylin K. Castell. We are in the alchemical between this February, giving us a potent opportunity to further question what is real and open to new, perhaps never before imagined possibilities. Today, February 3rd, the sun is at the exact cross quarter of 15 Aquarius, or the halfway point between the 0 Capricorn December solstice and the March equinox 0 Aries point. The Celts and other cultures saw this as a magical window of time where it was easier to enter other realms and dimensions. Mercury passed 15 Aquarius on January 14-15 and passed it again 2 more times on February 12-13, and the last pass is exact around March 2nd and 3rd. Venus passes 15 Aquarius February 13-14, and Jupiter passes by on February 21 and 22nd. Saturn doesn't make it to the 15-degree Aquarius mark this year, but gets close, stationed retrograde at 13 Aquarius, 31 on May 23rd. However, Saturn and Uranus do make 3 squares this year, with the first being February 17. From the perspective of quantum physics, our sense of reality is constantly being challenged. In fact, the quantum realm deals in part with figuring out how quantum particles and atoms seemingly move in many directions and are located in many places simultaneously. How is that possible? This leads to additional questions such as, is the universe continually dividing itself into parallel worlds, each with an alternative version of the universe we live in? Is there even such a thing as objective reality? Some cultures recognize our reality can be completely altered by an assemblage point shift or shift in perspective. Krishnamurti wrote a book about this possibility titled Freedom from the Known. A helpful question might be, what would it take for me to be free of all the limiting beliefs and perspectives within and around me so I experience a radical shift in my perspective supporting me in experiencing my true divine self? Today from Divine Sister of the Light Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology, Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, semi-sextile Pluto, Sun at 15 Aquarius, We are now exactly halfway between winter solstice and spring equinox in the northern hemisphere. As we arrive at astrological Imbolc, we are like Janus, half looking back, half looking forward. Spring is stirring, and yet it may seem like we are still in the grip of winter. The moon is intense Scorpio, bumps uncomfortably against Venus and Saturn. The world out there feels cold and hard. Thoughts trip into fears, spiraling down to deeper places as we struggle to regain rational. But maybe we need to know what lurks beneath mental calculations and a cool facade. Just like the snakes and stinging creatures of the wild, our fears too have an important function. Allowing instead of resisting means that we can flip the dragon to find the gold beneath. Make friends with your fears at this magical time to reclaim your power. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times. Kin 5-1, Blue Crystal Monkey. The number 12 is called crystal, and its keywords are dedication, universalize, and cooperation. The 12th day is all about gathering together and working as a team. Too often we struggle and stumble through life on our own, forgetting that naturally we work better together. Make efforts on crystal days to find your like-minded people, and together you can support one another and discuss your life journey. Feedback is crucial for clarity, otherwise we can lose perspective. Today is Blue Monkey, which represents play, illusion, and magic. Monkey is the universal trickster and clown, but is also a serious teacher. If you have been confusing magic for illusion or vice versa, Monkey will teach you a lesson today and make a monkey out of you. Look out for the proverbial banana peels. Monkey loves to play, but also can bring a lot of magic, so be wise and not a fool, and Monkey will reward you. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue Crystal Monkey, Kin 51, 3 February 2021. Magical Connections. 3-2-2021, 3-2-2-3 equal 5-5 equal 10 equal 1, 5-5. Liberation Portal Gap Day. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 2 Twins, Partners, Cooperation. 5 Liberation, Change, Transformation, Freedom. 10 Manifestation, Power, Authority. 1 Leadership, New Beginnings. Kin 5-1 equals 6, Heaven, Christ, Family, Harmony. A very powerful, magical, galactic activation portal day. The energy is ripe for manifesting magical outcomes through joyful expression. A divinely beautiful, happy portal day filled with laughter, play, and magic. Day 12 in the yellow sun wave spell of illuminating our highest evolutionary path to reclaim our soul power and full sovereignty. Today we come out to play with magic, connecting and cooperating in our enlightened communities. We shine our delight, attracting joyful abundance. Tone of creation, crystal, tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. Yesterday we focused on dissolving and releasing any barriers to love in our hearts. Through the space and freedom engendered by the spectral phase, new space is created for something new to emerge. New partnerships are forged, energy comes together, and crystal beings form. The crystal energy is brilliant for gaining crystal clear clarity and guidance for your next steps forward. Communication and networking flows. Information from spirit in all realms flow, freely accessible by all of the new crystal beings connected to Gaia's crystalline communication grid. What information will you be broadcasting through this grid? How can your skills and knowledge assist in the upliftment of humanity out of survival mode into happiness, bliss, and infinite abundance? The question for today is, how can you cooperate with others through joy and bliss to create more fun, magic, and abundance in your life and manifest the new way of dreaming? Divine blessings for a magical, joy-filled play day. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 5-1, Blue Crystal Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to play. Universalizing illusion, I seal the process of magic. With the crystal tone of cooperation, I am guided by the power of abundance. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. So on this powerful day of galactic activations, of powerful awakenings, do let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below this video with the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd also like to take the time to thank everyone for your support on Patreon, your pledges, and your donations. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Bro Star of the Light David for your pledge and support on Patreon. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Stacy Snitker for your pledge and donation. And I'd like to also thank and welcome Divine Sister of the Light Ashley Robertson for your pledge and support. And thank you, Divine Bro Star of the Light Marcus Kolb, for raising your pledge on Patreon today. We appreciate you all. We have many great things to come. Be sure, those that are new to Patreon, check out our community page on YouTube. We have a link to some of our extra teachings, trainings, transmissions, and you could hear my Sacred Condor's beautiful voice on our latest recording titled Sacred Condor Spirit Made. So if you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. I'd like to take the time to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Stubler, for your donation today. We appreciate your continued support, Divine Sister of the Light. We also have a link in the description if you'd like to make a one-time donation to our mission of the Eagle and the Condor lineage in the description below. And I'd like to also thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condor's art business on Etsy. You can purchase one of her beautiful, handmade, custom, unique, one-of-a-kind goddess totems on lunagoddessart.com. And there's several that you'll see that say crystal made. These are made by her crystal children, our little angels. So thank you all very much. We appreciate you all. Now I want to end today's transmissions with sacred code from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Li Parore Huna lineage. One in the many, many in the one, continuum wave, fractal aspect, quantum mirror, liquid crystal, plasma structure, modus operandi, intelligence, harmonic resonance interface, dimensional composite, sum of its parts, reap what we sow, moment now, vibratory power, ancient new, polarity stargates, portal timelines, Bosnia, China, Egypt, triangle transmission, tectonic plate technology, conductive ley line grids, information data streams, light packets of intel, return of the Sun Lords, gatekeepers of space-time, immaculate conception, genetic grail restoration, invocation violet flame, return to first state. Light and sound, symbiotic attuning nature, new earth consciousness, futures in our hands, based on loving exchange, frequency choice destiny, lion heart transcendence, dance of the soul, Godhead temple of light, new earth conductivity, engaged spiritual principle, body electric, DC current, power drive, energy flow, Ganymede, Jupiter moon portal, magnetic wave, ocean beyond, footnote, till death do us part, 923, 924, 110 cipher code, game, stop, mirror aspect, crystal skull. Thank you for joining us today. beloved beings of light. Keep walking your sacred path with her to fully awaken and fully empowered. With the courage of our Lyran nation and the tenacity of our warrior tribes of the rainbow, all nations and all tribes together rise up in this great ascension process, living from our heart, being connected to all things in unity consciousness for all humanity and all sentient beings of pure consciousness here now. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.